养猪。
So the best way is to follow the rules of the Creator.
所以我们最好的方式就去遵守造物主的。
This is regarding swine.
这是跟猪有关的。
Now, all kinds of animals that they were dead, not in slaughtering, it is not allowed for Muslims to eat.
不管任何一种动物，如果在宰杀之前就已经自行死亡的话，那这些肉是穆斯林是不能吃的。
For example, let us say that there is a farm which is on the top of the hill,
比方说，在一个山上有一个农场，
and then one cow, for example, fall down and dead.
一只母牛不小心就是摔落这个崖谷，然后摔死了。
Though Muslims, they eat cow, they eat beef, but we cannot eat that one.
虽然穆斯林可以吃牛肉，但是这个牛是自己摔死的肉，我们不能吃。
So, the dead animals away from slaughtering is not allowed to eat.
没有经过这个合法宰杀的这个动物的话，我们是不能吃的。
Now, for Muslims, they have to eat the animals that they are slaughtered by Muslims or by those who believe in Allah.
那么穆斯林要吃的肉的话，必须要是经由穆斯林所宰杀的，或者是信仰唯一真神阿拉的这个信徒宰杀的肉，穆斯林才可以吃。
And the slaughtering should be in special way.
那么这个宰杀的方式呢，有个特别的方式。
So, for example, you cannot kill the animal, even if the one who is killing is a Muslim, cannot, for example, put a knife or sword in the belly or stomach of the animal.
所以说，即使是一个穆斯林，他要宰杀动物的话，他不能直接拿着一把刀子，然后刺到这个动物的肚子或是它的心脏，不能这样子宰杀。
So when the animal is totally relaxed and the muscles are relaxed, then this layer will go out, and the animal will not be relaxed unless you cut those two jugular veins.
就是说，如果动物的这个身体放松的话，那么它这个血会整个流出来，而且当下的话，它也会这个动物也会感觉会比较安详，不会太多的挣扎的痛苦。
And no need to be surprised, because this is the rule of the Creator.
我们不需要为这种科学的一个发现感到惊讶，因为这样的一个规定是万事万物的造物主所制定的。
Actually, you can try it by yourself if there is anyone who has the guts to do it. I mean, you can try it by yourself. If there is anyone who has the guts to do it, try to bring a chicken and mention the name of Allah and cut this, and you will see something you didn't see it before.
就是如果在场的各位，如果有这个胆量去尝试的话，你可以去抓一只鸡过来，然后呢再想，然后你先念一念这个称颂一次就是念一遍阿拉的尊名，然后呢把它颈动脉这边把它切掉，你可以看一下这个鸡的反应是什么，你会有看到一些你没有看到的迹象。
You will really find that the animal is relaxed.
因为这个发现这个动物它是当下是很放松的。
Do you know how we slaughter the cow in the Muslim countries?
你们知道在穆斯林的国家是怎么样宰杀牛的吗？
Give you an idea about my country.
就是关于我国家的一个部分，给大家一个概念。
The animal, like the cow, for example, or the ox, goes inside the slaughterhouse.
那么不管是公牛或者是母牛，它们会走到这个要宰杀的地方。
Then the butcher will come nearby the animal.
那这个屠夫呢，就会走到这要宰杀动物的身边。
The animal is not tied up, it is standing as he is.
那这个牛呢，它是整个站好的，我们没有用任何的捆绑。
Then the butcher will say, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, Allahu Akbar.
那么这个屠夫就会念这两段阿拉伯文。
In the name of Allah, Allah is the greatest. This is the translation of this.
那它的意思呢，就是奉阿拉的尊名，那么
Allah is the greatest. Allahu
阿
Akbar.
拉是最崇高的。
Then he will take the knife, while the ox is standing and cut the two jugular vein while the ox is still standing.
那这个牛它还是站着，它就把这个刀拿过来，然后把它的颈动脉切下去。
The ox will never move.
这只牛它不会有什么样的一个挣扎，
Will keep standing till the blood goes out,
直到它的血全部流光，
till it is totally weak, and then it will fall down on the floor.
到它的血都几乎流光的时候，这个牛就会比较虚弱，它就会整个
Will never run
这个跪下来就倒下来，它不会逃跑，
and will never try to beat someone and will never do any harming to any human being.
也不会去冲撞，也不会去伤害其他的人。
And I'm not exaggerating, I saw it many times,
我自己亲眼目睹好几次。
and you can even try to check it on the internet.
你如果有，也可以去网络上去找看看有没有这方面的影片。
For us as Muslims, we don't feel surprised.
我们穆斯林来讲，不会觉得很惊讶。
Do you know why?
你知道为什么吗？
First, because we know that those are the rules of the Creator.
首先，我们知道，因为这些事是造物主的规定。
Second, because we know that the Creator already gave the intention and the feeling to the animal that this is his mission.
那么再来的话，造物主也是给这个要被宰杀的动物有这样的一个感觉，有这样的一个意念，让他们去当下能够去感受到说，这就是他们的使命，他们要去喂食，就是人类。
You know, I am not attacking anyone,
我没有想要去抨击任何人。
but in my opinion, it's only a personal opinion.
那根据我自己的看法，我个人的看法，
And again, I'm not attacking anyone.
我没有想要去抨击任何人。
In my opinion,
根据我个人的看法，
the biggest enemy to the animal
我认为就是对动物来讲，他们最大的敌人
is vegetarians,
就是素食者。
because actually they are not allowing the animal to finish their mission.
因为素食者他们让这个动物没有办法完成他们的使命。
What is the mission of the chicken?
鸡有什么样的使命呢？
The mission of the chicken is to feed us.
鸡的使命的话，它是可以喂食人类，喂饱人类。
But some people, they say, no, we want to wait this chicken till it is dead, then we throw it in the garbage.
那有些人他们坚持不愿意这样子认为，他们坚持认为说，因为我们要把这个鸡养，等到它老死了之后，再把这个鸡的尸体丢到垃圾桶去。
Of course, I know that there are some vegetarians. They became vegetarians because the way they saw how people are treating animals.
当然，我知道有一些素食者，他们之所以吃素的原因，是因为他们看过一些人一些不人道的方式去对待动物。
And in Islam, we must respect animals.
伊斯兰来讲的话，我们必须要尊重所有的动物，
And we must treat animals well.
我们必须要善待动物。
In Islam, it is not allowed to hurt the animals.
伊斯兰不允许我们去伤害动物，
It is not allowed to inject them with hormones or antibiotics or some other things.
就伊斯兰的话，也是不允许我们就是在功利的一个方式去给动物注射荷尔蒙、抗生素或者是一些杀虫剂，
It is not allowed to feed them chemicals.
不能去喂食这个动物一些化学制品。
So in Islam, we should treat the animal in a human way.
那伊斯兰来讲，要我们用人道的方式去对待动物。
And when we slaughter them, we must slaughter them also according to the rules of Allah.
我们在宰杀动物的时候，必须要去遵守阿拉的一个指示命令。
Now, one of the exceptions of the animals that are allowed for us to eat, though they eat meat, is the seafood.
那么唯一一个食肉动物，是允许教法允许可以吃的，就是水生的食肉动物。
So, for us as Muslims, eating seafood is allowed no matter what kind of seafood is it.
那么对伊斯兰的对穆斯林来讲的话，就是所有的水生动物都是可以吃的。
And no matter how this animal as a seafood. I mean, how this animal was dead.
不管这个水生动物是怎么样死亡的。
Like for example, if we are walking on the seaside,
比方说我们在海边走路，
and we found one dead shark on the beach,
我们发现在海滩上我们有看到一只死掉的鲨鱼，
we still can eat it.
我们还是可以吃这只鲨鱼。
So this is the exception from other animals.
那所以说这种水生动物的话是例外。
So now I give you 10 minutes break
那我现在休息10分钟，
and we come back.
那接下来再继续下一个。
Thank you. Yeah. Okay. So far we find that the way of treating animals in Islam is a human way.
所以我们目前为止，我们就可以发现，就是说，在伊斯兰对待动物的方式是很人道的方式。
Now, of course, some they may say that how come it is a human and then you are slaughtering the animal?
有些人可能会说，你既然是人道的话，为什么还要宰杀动物呢？
It is, if we want to think of it in this way, we can have some examples.
如果我们要用这种方式去想的话，我们可以举几个例子。
For example, you see someone, a human being,
比方说，你看到某个人，
his job is to, for example, is to build, as a construction worker.
那他本身是一个建筑师、建筑工人。
You find that he is working under the sun, under the rain, no matter it is hot or it is cold, and he is working on the street.
那这个建筑工人呢，他在路上，就是不管是下刮风，出太阳、下大雨，就是不管是风吹雨淋，然后都是在这个露天之下的去辛苦的工作。
Carrying the stones, moving the sands, and so on.
要搬运石头，还有这个沙子，然后还有很多很出众的工作。
And you find another one who is working in the office under the air condition and in a nice environment.
那你会发现有另外一个人，他是在冷气房工作，然后工作很轻松。
Now, what do you think? Do you think that the one who is under the air condition is happy and the one who is doing that construction is unhappy, or both are happy or both are unhappy?
那你的看法呢？你觉得那个在冷气房工作的人是比较快乐的，还是说在这个太阳下工作的是比较快乐的，还是说他们两个都快乐，或者两个都不快乐？
In fact, both are happy.
事实上，他们两个都快乐。
And if you go to that worker and ask him to work in the office, he may refuse.
如果你去请这个建筑工人到冷气房里面去工作，他可能会说他不要。
He may say that I'm not that kind of a person who would like to sit on the chair.
我不是那一种可以坐在椅子上安安静静的在那边工作的人，
Right?
是不是这样子呢？
Like, for example, in the army,
比方说在军队里面，
you find, for example, one officer in the army
看到有一个军官，
who is always active and running and making sport.
他精力很充沛，到处的就是非常的活跃，跑来跑去这样工作。
Maybe if you offer him a job of a minister of a ministry of defense, he will refuse.
也许呢，你叫他去做国防部长的话，也许他会拒绝。
Maybe he will say that I'm not a person of an office.
他说我是一个不属于办公室的人，
Right?
是不是呢？
So this means this example is only to give you an idea that we cannot judge according to what we see.
所以呢，这只是给我们一个例子，就是说我们不能根据我们看到的东西的这个表面，就是做评断。
Because our brain, according to the arrangement, or because our brain comparing with the arrangements of Allah, our brain is small.
因为要用我们的这个头脑去思考，然后呢，跟阿拉他的一个拿呢这种的一个安排来比较的话，我们的头脑实在是非常的微小，非常的微不足道的。
And our ability